what's up, and thank you for watching one of my videos. I'm Stephanie. Just in case you didn't know, in today's video, it's gonna be like a whole bunch of stuff going on. Sorry in advance. I wanted to go ahead and get this video out because I didn't have time before I left and then while I was gone. So I just came back from Los Angeles, LA to whatever they were doing in LA for my birthday. My birthday was, today is Tuesday, so it was last Friday, the 12th. I am now 27 years old. And I did vlog it, so I'll have that video up hopefully sometime this weekend. I did like a whole pack with me video, and I tried to vlog as much as possible while I was actually there. We were on the run so freaking much. Didn't get to do everything that we wanted to do, but I did enjoy the experience. We were there for a couple of days, and so I just really wanted to go to the West Coast. No one in my family's been over there. The furthest west I've been in this country is Denver. I don't know if you guys know, but I am biracial. So my mom is from the country Germany, from a town called Mukbang. It's about 2 hours outside of Frankfurt. And my dad is from the South. He is African American. He is from South Carolina. So I have been international. I've been to Germany before. All that good stuff. I've been there, lived there actually for a couple of years. Even though I was technically born here. I was born here, and then 6 months when I was able to fly, we went to Germany for about 3 years, I want to say. My dad was in the military. My lace, don't mind my lace, bro. You're going to get ready together, okay? Because I'm slick lifting. Like I said, my dad is from South Carolina. He was in the military, got in the military as soon as he turned 18. And it's crazy because he's never been to California. My mom's never been to California either. Like I said, the furthest west we've been is Denver, Colorado. And so yeah, so we wanted to do that. It was so fun. We went to Los Angeles, we went to Venice Beach, we went to Hollywood Boulevard. We went to Santa Monica. We stayed in downtown LA, so we walked around downtown LA. We got there the same day as the Nipsey Hussle funeral, but by the time we got there, everything was already over because we landed around 2 their time, no, 3 or 4, 3-ish their time. By the time we got to our hotel, it was 4 o'clock because our lift got lost around. Like, I felt like a real city girl. Like, we walked everywhere. We took the train. I took the train for the first time outside of like the airport. Like, that's the only train I've ever taken. Was like privilege and all, Stephanie, but that's the only train I've ever taken is like the one at the airport that takes you from the terminal. Literally the only train I've ever been on. And so we took the train from downtown LA to Santa Monica the very first time because they told us it was just really fun. It took us an hour to freaking get there, but it was only $1.75 for a trip. So it was worth it. Got so many pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, we rode those little motorized scooters. Like, we don't have those over here. Like, up in Atlanta, in the city, you can have like the motorized scooters, like the, you know, like the one you push with one leg type of thing. Those, like how we used to grow up on. But we don't have the actual bikes because you sit on a bike. Like through Uber and Lyft, they have like all those, and they're motorized bikes, like 2 wheels. It was really fun. But anyway, that's not the moral of the story. This is like a whole, my bad, 5 minutes. Sorry. So today's video, we are doing a slick mukbang. Sorry guys, my food just got delivered. I got some catfish, and some fries from this like local fish place in town. And I'm also gonna get ready because I'm gonna show you guys how I was supposed to look for my birthday, but I didn't because we didn't actually go out on my birthday. So my goal, let me tell you this. So with me being 27, what I want to do is go back to no cursing. I used to do this like all the way up. I didn't start cursing honestly until 22. So I've only been cursing. So it's like I have a really bad potty mouth, so I want to like get rid of that. I want to be more adventurous when I'm turning 27. You guys don't know this, but I am single as a Pringle. Single. And so I want to just like, you know, mingle more, go out more, all that kind of good stuff. Because I mean, my person isn't going to just, you know, magically appear, just breaking into my house. And I'm tired of online dating because it's some weirdos. And then majority of the time, all they really want to do is, you know, woo-hoo. But that's neither here nor there. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get dressed. I'm gonna do my hair, get dressed. While we're getting dressed, I'm also gonna do eating. So sorry, not sorry. And then I'm gonna show you my outfit towards the end, which is what I was supposed to wear on my birthday when we actually went out. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and just jump into it. Who's the business with me? Oh, I didn't even show you guys. So I got a new tattoo for my birthday. Can you see it? It says "Still I Rise." It's peeling now, so it looks ugly. I was supposed to go in the water, but it was really cold. It's peeling right now. It says "Still I Rise," and then it has a lotus flower bomb right here. Oh, you can see it. And it has a lotus, and it's a lotus flower bomb right next to it. And the Still I Rise, the whole purpose behind it was my Angelou is the reason that I really wanted to become an educator. What you don't know is that what I'm in school for is to be a high school English teacher at ELA, English Language Arts English teacher, and then move on to the collegiate level is the goal, to become a professor is the goal. But you know, more than I really just want to really teach high school because I honestly love teaching. I do. I got everything about me as a teacher. Everything about me as a teacher. If it wasn't this, it was going to be nursing. But me and science, we didn't mix. So yeah. So in 7th grade, my English teacher, she was very Afrocentric. And she tried to predominantly teach us African American literature as much as possible in public school, which is not hard, which is really hard. It's not easy. Just because of like the standards you have to go through and stuff like that. And so reading Maya Angelou, Phenomenal Woman and Still I Rise, the two most iconic poems that she has, they are the ones who really like, you know, pushed me there, like to become who I wanted to become and stuff like that. And the message, sorry y'all, the message behind Still I Rise is just amazing one, and everyone should read it. I'm gonna put a link in the description for the poem itself because everybody needs to read it. So yeah. So since this is gonna be slick, like a little mukbang type of thing, we have a topic to discuss too. The topic that I wanted to discuss, hold on. So the topic that I wanted to discuss today was can I get it out? Okay. So the topic that I wanted to discuss today was colorism. As you guys can tell, I am a fair skin. I was honestly trying to be tan while I was in Los Angeles, but like I said a moment ago, it just didn't work out for me. The topic of the day today is colorism. Especially like really more so. It's in other cultures too, but I want to predominantly talk about it in African American culture. Like I said, I am a biracial woman. My mother is of Caucasian European descent. My father is of African American descent. I am a African German American is what I am. because I was, like I said, I was technically born here in America, so I am an American citizen, and all that good stuff. And I know that colorism is real. I know that because of my fair, lighter skin, because I am fair skin, I know that I get treated differently. I know that 100%. 100%, I know that. Point blank, period. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna say, oh, well, no, I think people just like me for me. No, I know 400%. Because, but I've never been the person that actually took it to the head, you know? Because technically, when I was growing up, I didn't like my fair skin. I did not like it because with me being so light, as you can tell, I have freckles. Then I absolutely hated my freckles growing up, which is crazy because in the beauty world, people literally fake freckles. People are literally getting tattoos of what's already on my face, on my body, you know? But I honestly, I hated it because anytime that I had a blemish or anything like that, everyone could see it because you have no choice. I'm light skin, you know. If I had a red freaking bump on my face, you saw it. If I had a scar, you saw it. And then two, I was always honestly obsessed with melanin. Like, I really wanted to be darker, honestly, but I never tan because I don't. I'm that person. I hate the sun. I do. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Simply because of the fact that I don't like to sweat. And that's really and truly the only reason. If I could go outside and I could not sweat, I would be outside all day. But I just don't like to sweat. And so that's really the main reason why I never got dark. I mean, but towards the like I was in band my freshman year. Not like band, like playing the instrument. I was a fly girl. With the band. My freshman year in high school, so I got darker then, and that was like my perfect complexion. I feel like it was my perfect complexion. I'm trying to find a picture and insert it so you guys can know what I'm talking about. Like I was caramel, you know, I was caramel, and I loved it. I loved every single second of that color. With me, I would, like I said, I've always just been obsessed with it. Like when I date, even though I don't have a preference on, it's just crazy. I'm like a true bisexual. Oh, by the way, hey, bisexual. Like I like everything. Like I never had a preference on race. I don't, because I feel like, because I'm a biracial person, I feel like I can never have a race. I feel like me being biracial, I don't have a race. So I can't sit here, even though I consider myself a black woman, I just don't, I felt like I would be doing a disservice to myself for not wanting to date anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do have a preference. I do. Honestly, I do. I prefer black, but I will personally date any race. I don't have a color complexion either, even though if you look at my track record, I've been drawn more towards darker complexion people, like dark complexion people, and it's really no fault of their own. I like what I like, you know. My last person, she was darker, even though, and this is like another thing, like I mean, I don't want to break up a past relationship because that's dead, but she was like a person that it's crazy because she didn't like her darker skin, which is what really drew me to her. She didn't like it. She thought that she was one of the people that thought they were white, you know, and that was just crazy to me. Like, why would you want to be anything but what you are? Like, God made you this way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never, truly, honestly, I never understood that. Just like with those, like I'm watching Dr. Phil and stuff like that. Those people who they don't like who they are, and that, to me, that baffles me. But it's like, I mean, I can't sit here and fault them just because we all have our personal demons that we're dealing with, you know. And so that you know what, I'm not gonna do my makeup today. We're just gonna talk because it's already 16 minutes. So I'll do my makeup in a different video. We're gonna talk first. I'm done with my makeup. So I'm just unpacking my makeup right now. But it honestly just baffles me. Like, you know, it really truly baffles me. And it baffles me the most at the fact that still, you know, when you really think about it, us as African Americans, we really haven't been free that long. We've only been free for like 50 years. If you truly honestly think about it, because there was there was slavery, and then after slavery came what? Segregation. So segregation really didn't stop until like what, the 60s? Like late 50s, early 60s, when truly everything was desegregated. Cause I remember my dad was telling me, he remembers when he was younger, like middle school, teen, and my parents had me older, obviously. Well, my dad remembers, cause like I said, he lived in South Carolina. When he used to go to Myrtle Beach, that like the beach entrance had 2 different entrances. Like they had a black entrance and a white entrance. And even like, you know, walking down the street, he remembers crossing the street when he saw a white person, and he honestly still does that to this day. But it's not intentional though, you know. It's one of those things that like you've been doing it for so long, it's like it's in you, you know. And so even to the, like, I know me as a person, I know that I've gotten where I've gotten, who I've gotten to, who I've been introduced to, how people have treated me, who, what, when, where, why, and how. I know absolutely for a fact part of it plays into my complexion. 100%. I would be, I have 2. I'm gonna have Ashley's. I would be a very ignorant person to sit here and say that it did not play a part, because I know it did. For a fact, 100% it played a part. It may not have been the full part, but it was a part, you know? It was a part. Like, like there are people who try to date me simply because of the fact that I am of lighter skin. And that's crazy to me, because my skin doesn't tell you what type of person I am, you know? And then, like, the reason I bring this up is because there is a lot of controversy with YG, the rapper, who he made a speech at Nipsey Hussle's, I said that, not Nipsey's. Try this again. He made a speech at Nipsey Hussle's funeral, and one of the last comments he said was, we have to, you know, I hope you're like looking down or something like that, because we still got to raise our light-skinned daughters. And there were a lot of people who took offense to that. A lot. And at the time, I didn't think too much into it, just because, like, I didn't watch the funeral, because I know a lot of people actually asked me if I was actually in, when I went to Los Angeles, was because of the funeral. No, this trip was actually planned late last year, early this year, like book, travel, all that good stuff was already planned when he was alive. So, and 2, he died like a month ago. So, but we know how, you know, us black people are, you know, it takes us a while to bury a person. But he, that's not why I was there. One, I would never, just because of the fact that I don't like funerals. Don't like funerals at all. I've only been to about 2 in my whole entire life when I'm 27. I don't like funerals. Mind you, it's not because on people died. People have died around me. I don't like going to funerals. Point blank period. I don't like going to funeral homes. None of that stuff. I don't like being around the dead. I don't. Because I'm a firm believer in spirits. Like, you can't be, me personally, you can't believe in God and be a Christian and don't believe in that stuff. You just can't. It goes hand in hand. Like, part of Christianity is you feeling like your spirit is gonna live on and live in heaven. So who's to say you're stuck in limbo because God don't know what He's gonna do with you yet? What you gonna do? You gonna inherit the earth? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't like it. And so, but I didn't watch the funeral either. One, because I was in the sky. And two, I mean, I don't like funerals, so why would I watch it? Why would I want to just randomly just watch a funeral? No. They had at the Staples Center, which is like down, which was a couple of blocks away from our hotel too, but I didn't go. And so I was just watching. I saw some stuff on social media, and that's where I saw it. And everybody was going crazy just because they felt like, you know, he was in the moment, he was grieving. And what a lot of people say, when you're hurt, when you're sad, when you're mad, when you're in any form of when you're in any form other than like your natural state, whether like you're drunk, you're mad, all that good stuff, people say that's when your true feelings come out, you know. And so with him being grieving and hurting and stuff like that, people were saying that statement he made was like a deep down inner confession, because he was just like, man, we got our light-skinned daughters to raise, is what he said. And mind you, he has other children. Like he has, like, I know his oldest daughter is like Imani, but he has little boys. And so people felt really uncomfortable with him saying that, just because one, YG is a brown skinned man. I want to consider him dark skinned. Nipsey Hussle was a brown skin, you know, but there's this stigma in not only the African American men community, just in communities in general, because even in India they're like this, but it's not as shunned upon as in like other cultures of culture, like Indian and stuff like that, where if you are dark skinned, like in India, if you are dark skinned, you might as well just be dead, basically. Like if you're like, they don't consider you beautiful, you won't be married, like all this, like in the Indian community. And it's sad, but I mean, you know, you can't, it's just sad. And with the African American community, it stems back from slavery. Jim Crow knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing was going to last hundreds and hundreds of years later. He knew what he was doing. He was a very, you know, you got to give it up to him, because he was a very smart man. He set and he accomplished his goal, period. That's exactly what he did. He accomplished his goal, period. He knew that separating the dark skin from the light skin, that it was going to cause controversy between the slaves and all this kind of other stuff. Plus, it's, you know, we all know that the darker complexion people were outside, and the lighter complexion people were inside. And people weren't putting two and two together, that the reason that they are light skinned is because they were being raped. They were being beaten. And the only reason that you came out with a mixed child was because of the slave owner raping his slaves. And the only reason they actually stayed in the house was because they were too embarrassed, because they didn't want their neighbors to know that they had a biracial child. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they would, like, you know, be running around playing with their siblings, and yet their siblings can tell them what to do. It's just, it's crazy. But I mean, that's really where it stems from. And then the same thing with the whole like Latino thing and all that kind of other stuff. People like to put Latinos on a pedestal, like a high pedestal, and you sit here and praise them for their craziness and for their, you know, attitudes. But the same person who from me down, who has black in her, it's not cute when I have an attitude. It's not cute when I, you know, slash her tires. All the time I'm an angry black woman, which is crazy to me, because literally the only difference between a African American and a Latino American is a boat stop. Let me repeat that again. Let me hold on. Let me repeat that for you. The only difference between an African American woman and a Latino American woman is a boat stop. We all came from Africa. But if you read your history books, what happened was that we went through the Panama Canal in order to get to America. So what happened? Some of y'all got dropped in them little countries like Puerto Rico, Panama, Dominican Republic. Y'all got dropped that way instead of coming all the way to America with us. Which is why you see even in the Hispanic cultures, they're the same way. Colorism is really there. Like my sister is Panamanian. Her mother's side of the family is completely Panamanian. My sister, my oldest niece is basically all Panamanian except for like a 4, because we share the same dad, so our dad is black. And so my sister being black and Panamanian, my niece's father is completely Panamanian. So my niece is basically all Panamanian except for a little bit of black in her. But both of them are of darker complexion. And that's how it is in Panama. Panama is like, there's no really in between in Panama. I know that. Is you're light skin or you're dark skin there. Like there's really no in between there. And with them, colorism is so real. Like they don't, like you're not considered beautiful if you're of like a browner skin complexion or darker, which is crazy. But I mean it all stems back from slavery, from racism, because the lighter you are, the closer you are to white is how people feel. And so with you being the closer you are to white, people feel like there's that privilege that comes with it. I mean, there is such thing as light skin privilege. We're gonna put a name on it. There's a thing as light skin privilege. Point blank period. You and I will be both dumb to not acknowledge it, period. We'll be dumb. And so I'm not even eating, y'all. Like I'm just it just gets me so hot, because honestly it's the most disgusting thing. My somebody tells me that you're so pretty because you're light skinned. No, I'm pretty because I'm pretty, because if I would look the exact same way because I was darker. No. And it's like, to me, that kind of like fucked me. Here I go. That kind of messed me up in the head when I was little, just because of the fact that people were really treating me different because I was of lighter complexion, which is crazy to me. Crazy. Whatever. Because like with me, in my like family that I know, besides like 10th, 11th, 12th cousins down the line, I'm really the only biracial person on both sides of my family. Like my mom's side, they're completely white, but on my dad's side, they're all African American. Like they're all of darker complexion. They are all just black African American. And my mom's side basically is just all white. And so on both sides of my family, I'm really the only biracial of mixed race person in my family. And I feel like I'm kind of like the black sheep of my family on both sides, if you really think about it, just because I don't really fit in. And then it's like I know for a fact that my dad's side of the family, if they see this, they see this. I don't care. I'm telling my truth. I know for a fact that they treat me a certain way because I am light skinned. Because when I was little, I used to get called Georgia, because I'm from Georgia, when I would go up there and visit, or I would get called red, light skin, red bone, stupid stuff like that. And I never understood the whole red bone, because I don't have red undertones. There are people, they're like, I can understand the whole red bone term when you have like literally like red undertones, but I don't have red undertones. I have golden undertones. But anybody out here finna call me golden, but whatever. Anyway, anywho, I know for a fact that they treat me a certain way because I am light skinned, because they look at me in a certain way just because I am of lighter complexion. You know, like, they say that there's like a competition, what have you, and there's not. I love my family to death. I love my family. Let me say this. Love my family. We have some issues just like every other family. But our issues honestly didn't start until recently. And that's because they don't know how to mind their business. Because they did not get the whole truth, nothing but the truth. They went with a story and ran on it. I'm a firm believer in people, when they tell a story, they're gonna always make themselves to be a victim. Period. I did nothing wrong, you wronged me. Period. I only did what I did because you did something to me. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's neither here nor there. But when I was little, I didn't pay any mind to it. But looking back, I can see it. You know, like me being older and wiser and all this kind of good stuff. I know for a fact shit happened the way it happened because I'm light skinned. Period. And so, and then my mom was like, you know, the only white lady in the family. Well, not anymore because my parents are divorced. But I just know that colorism is real. And for y'all to sit here and act like it isn't, it's mind-boggling to me, and it baffles me, and it kind of hurts, because you're doing a disservice to yourself for not realizing it. And it's sad, and all this stuff. Even in the beauty industry, you don't see people of dark complexion on top, which is sad. You know? It's truly sad. Like, one thing about it, like with the beauty community, one thing I love and cherish is a new up and coming beauty brand called the Beauty Bakery that's coming out. And what they did was they flipped the role. So normally what happens is that darker foundation colors and darker colors in general will always in the back. That get to the back of the bus, the back, you know. But then they flipped it. No, I want the darker complexions first, and then the lighter ones can go to the back. You know. Same thing with Fenty Beauty. With her brand, which one thing I found out, which I thought was just so crazy, is that Fenty Beauty isn't owned by Rihanna. Sorry y'all, it's like a little bite back there. I just thought that was just so crazy to me. Like, how can somebody else own, you know, your name? But I mean, that's business. So that's, to me, that's just baffling. Anyway, there's nothing over there. That just baffles me. But they do the same thing. They're so inclusive, and like that's what brands are like scrummaging to finally do. Like, it's crazy. Like, who was it? Somebody just recently who normally doesn't have a foundation. Benefit. So Benefit just came out with what? That's a chicken. So Benefit just came out with foundations, and I really 12. 1, 2, 12 foundation colors. How crazy is that? What? And only like 2 of them are like a darker complexion. Like I don't even have a color with their financial. I would have to mix like 3-4 colors together just to get my color, which is crazy. Normally I don't have a color though. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this because we're going on like 30 minutes now. I don't want it to be like a whole long ass ramble. Don't talk about my hair. We're about to fix it in the next video. As you can see, we're lifting. I should have went ahead and did that while we were eating, but whatever. So yeah, next video we're gonna go ahead and get ready together. I know in the beginning I said we were gonna get ready together, but there is something I'm trying to get off my chest, guys. Like, had to get them off. So it's okay. We'll go ahead and get that in the next video. So if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. While you're subscribing, there is a bell button right next to the subscribe button. It notifies you every time I upload. The goal is 3 times a week. My bad, I've been slacking, but we're gonna be back and we're gonna be back and better. I've been really focusing on my Instagram lately, and I'm so sorry about my YouTube, just because my Instagram ended up being deleted. I locked myself out, and I guess after a certain time of trying to get back in, Instagram was just like, nah bruh, we don't know you, and deleted my whole Instagram. So had to make a new one. So don't forget to follow your girl. I've been trying to like build my platform up again, and it's hard. It's hard. So if you see this video, please go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram. It is, I'll put it right here. It's Style and Slay, but it's STYLE N, the letter N, Slay, SLAYY, and then 2 underscores. So it's supposed to be fashion and beauty mix, because I will start posting more fashion posts. I will start posting more fashion posts on there as well, like, you know, full body outfits and stuff like that, and then as well as, you know, the regular beauty content or whatever. So yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did like it. If you do like more talks like this, we can start doing more of these. We can even do them while we actually do makeup instead of eating. So yeah, if you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to comment down below. Hit me up on the DMs. I do also have a Twitter now, have a Snapchat. All that good stuff will be down in the description box down below. You can also send me an email, whatever. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one when we actually do something to ourselves. So bye.